Good night to everyone. This is Sarah Julian, the Sassy Entrepreneur. And tonight, we are here to show you one of the most amazing opportunities for this year, 2023. We have so many different platforms out there in this crypto space, right, that are doing different things. And you know, there are a lot of them which are good. However, there is no other opportunity in this space that does what we are doing, that does what Fintoch is doing. And Fintoch, you know, is a company that believes in constantly improving, constantly growing, constantly changing. If it was just a one and done, right, just as it was in the lending before, they have looked at it and said, hey, this is not sustainable for the longest term that we want this to be, right? We want this to be something that will be here 2, 3, 5, 10 years down the line, 20 years down the line, 30, 50 years down the line, right? And they have transformed this into something amazing. Why? If we even look at major companies like Apple, for example, right? Like Apple, like Microsoft, like Samsung, they are continuously improving, right? They are continuously updating their software, updating their phones, updating their computers, giving you the latest and the best and more features. And this is exactly what happened. So Fintoch, as we knew it before, rebranding into the FTC chain. And what is the FTC chain? It is a main chain and also a layer 1 blockchain, right? And it is based on design principle and technology. What is the design principle and technology? An actual app that is a decentralized wallet, which takes it one step further. Not only can you keep your crypto in this wallet, but you can also stake your crypto in this wallet and make money inside of the entire financial infrastructure, inside of the entire financial ecosystem, right? And we're going to go into much detail as to what this ecosystem looks like. So let's dive into it, okay? So we have, let me just bring this a little bit. All right, I like how this is looking on the screen. So this represents the decentralized ecosystem inside of the Fintoch main chain, right? We have various features that have already been released, like the Finso. Okay, now Finso is the metaverse gaming. Inside of this, you can play games, earn money, make FTCs, which is the unique token of the Fintoch chain, right? You can play games in there like slots. They just added an adventure game. They are currently and consistently building new games to add to the metaverse, right? So this is a fun part for all the gamers in the house, people who like to play games. How about you play games and you make money? And later on, I'll show you a very cool feature that they launched with this metaverse gaming, right? We also have coming the FinX derivatives exchange. This is going to be huge, 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 guys. If you know anything about derivatives, right, you will know that Fintoch is about to capture a huge market share from this. We also have FinPay coming up, and this is going to be mind-boggling, where people will be able to make payments peer-to-peer, right? And they will also be able to make payments and pull out fiat in their own country from their ATM. This is mega, this is huge, and we have so much more coming on, like the Finbox social media web platform. This is gonna be something like Telegram, for example, or Messenger, okay, or WhatsApp. where you can speak to people from inside of the Fintoch app. You can send payments back and forth. So many cool features, guys. So many cool features, right? This is going to turn into something that is huge. But one thing that is amazing inside of this ecosystem and is recurring is on every single feature here. Every single feature being added, guess what happens? For every transaction happening in this ecosystem here, you have to do what? Use FTC for your gas fees. You have to use FTC for your gas fees for every transaction. Just think about it. If in FinPay, it was 5 cents per transaction and there was 1 million transactions per day. Do the math, right? This is amazing, guys. And this is just one of the things that we are looking at here in this ecosystem. All right. Now, this main chain, FinChain, will be able to do, once everything is launched, will be able to do up to 80,000 transactions per second. Currently, it does 7,500 transactions per second. Guys, this is super fast. And once the parallel chain has been launched correctly, we will now be able to do over 80,000 transactions per second, which beats other chains like Ethereum, BNB, Solana, and so many more. This is going to outperform anything and everything that is currently out there, okay? And guess what? We are making all of this, and we have what? We have nodes, okay? We have nodes minting for us the native coin FTC every single day, guys. Every single day, we have these nodes making us money. This is definitely the golden goose that laid the egg. So if you are on this call and you have been in Fintoch from since the days before when it was just lending, congratulations, right? You are in the winner's circle, because guess what? Every single FTC that is in supply will come from only the mining. It won't come from any pre-sales. It won't come from any IPO. It will only come from the mining, which is one of the first steps in making this currency, making this blockchain, making this a decentralized platform where the control of your money is in your hands, right? And we have so many amazing things coming on right now. We already have the cross-chain DEX, right? FinSwap, and that allows you to swap from any blockchain to the FinChain and back and forth, right? You could swap, you'll be able to swap Bitcoin for, let's say, Ethereum, for BNB, for for FTCs and so on, right? And pay a small fee for changing these overs. And guess what? The fees that you're using in all of this is the FTC, right? We also have the decentralized proof of credit and KYC coming on. So many of these crypto projects out there, right? They're trying to figure out exactly how to do KYC and still be decentralized. Well, Fintoch is way ahead of them. FTC is saying that, hey, we are going to create for you a system where you are able to KYC on the blockchain. And guess what? Once they integrate this software into their systems, what everything is going to be paid in? FTC. And then we also have the native stablecoin FUSD, guys, right? And this will be pegged to the FTC and will be the same value of the USDT or the BUSD. This system is totally amazing. And tonight I'm going to show you exactly how you can 40x your capital in 1 year. Yes, that's what I said. 40x your capital in 1 year. But let's look at some really quick announcements that was released by Fintoch, right? A couple of days ago, okay? First things first, right? They announced the FTC liquidity pledge function. What is that, right? So let me just get this up there, okay? Now, they launched their own trading pair for the FTC, which is the native coin for the Fintoch main chain, right? And people are now able to do what? They are able to trade, exchange liquidity trading activities of FTC, okay? This is what they are able to do. And now the FTC liquidity pledge function is now available. What does this mean? This means that persons who actually add to liquidity, right, and they stake their LP or their liquidity tokens. So these particular tokens, these LPs, are a receipt of your transaction. So once you stake liquidity into Fintoch, you'll be given something called an LP token, and you'll be able to pledge that into the liquidity pool and earn these daily rates, right, every single day. And we're going to go more into detail about that shortly, okay? So you're going to be able to use that every single day to make money whilst you sleep. And you know, people like Bill Gates, right? Like all of these millionaires and billionaires, there's one thing that resonates, and there's one thing that they always say. If you cannot make money whilst you sleep, you will never be rich. You will never create wealth. And true wealth, creating true wealth means doing what? Making money whilst you are sleeping. Whilst you are sleeping. And this is what Fintoch allows us to do with the liquidity pledge plan. We're going to show you more about that very, very shortly. But what else is Fintoch doing? Okay, now in order to allow for the price of the coin to rise steadily, well, first of all, they introduced that liquidity pledge function, right? This is very important in order to help the FTC coin to rise. Why? Because the more people actually add in liquidity into the pool, the higher the price rises, and it allows for, you know, no matter what amount that persons may sell or buy, it would not affect the chart negatively because there is enough liquidity in the coin that can, you know, that can hold that, right? So what did FTC do additionally to allow the coin to rise? So they also introduced the FTC repurchase and destruction plan. Now, remember earlier we talked about several different features that have already been launched and will also be launched going forward. They are launching these features, right, one after the other. But what is happening is that, first of all, when you do a cross-chain transaction fee, right, from FinChain to the BSC chain or vice versa. So for example, you have USDT BEP20, okay, or you have FTC BEP20, and you are switching it over to FTC main, okay? There will be a 10% cross-chain transaction fee, right? And that 10% transaction fee that is collected by FTC, what happens? They will fully destroy it, meaning that what? They're going to use those to repurchase more FTC, then take it out of circulation. So they're going to destroy it, remove it from circulation. What effect does that have on the price? It's going to continue to rise and rise and rise. With all of these factors coming into play, right? There is nowhere else to go but up. I'm telling you that we are winning. Now, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm Sarah Julian, the sassy entrepreneur, but this is just my thoughts on it, right? Here they speak also about the Fintoch profit repurchase. And this is something that is so amazing. I have never seen any casino do this, but Fintoch decided to do it, right? Where when you play games inside of the Fintoch metaverse, right, you can make money, double your money, triple your money, quadruple your money, whatever it is, if you're really good at the game. But if you have a loss, what are they gonna do? They're going to return 0.005% of the total loss amount daily until it is fully refunded, right? That is amazing. Have you ever seen a casino do something like that? Have you ever seen a casino pay you back a percentage of what you lost every single day until you make back what you lost? Hell no. Okay, so this is so amazing, and this is another way again that Fintoch and Fintoch have come together to help us win big. Okay, now also FinPay is coming on board. We're looking forward to seeing that by the end of the month. And what is going to happen? They are also going to use the transaction fees here for FTC repurchase to support the development of the FTC ecology, okay? Because what drives the ecology? The coin, right? But with all of these use cases, with all of these different ways, we are using the FTC. As we continue to grow and as people continue to come in, the value of the FTC is going to grow exponentially. They're actually looking for, the value of FTC to be at least at $1,000 by December. That is amazing. Can you imagine having 300 FTCs, 10 FTCs, 20 FTCs, 50 FTCs, 100 FTCs at $1,000 each by December? What a wonderful Christmas gift that can be, right? That would be absolutely amazing. And so all the profits generated by the FTC ecological boards will also be fully used for FTC purchase, okay? So they are taking every single step possible in order to allow for the stability of the coin and the stability of the project going forward. So when you put your money here into the FTC staking, right, you can rest assured that this is a safe place, right? Given the fact that also whenever there is liquidity staking in any project, that actually adds an additional layer of security on that project, because it cannot be rug pulled that easily, because the owners are not going to be able to come in and just remove liquidity. They will not be able to do that because there are millions of users staking liquidity in that pool. This is how powerful it is. So this adds for you an additional level of security. And yield farming and staking can be so powerful. Let's just take a quick look at this article here, where this young guy, right, got into Bitcoin mining. His name is Nick Sears. He got into Bitcoin mining when he was 17 years old. And guess what? Now he is 19. And he oversees a farm of over 4,500 mining machines called ASICs. So they call them ASICs, okay? These are mining machines. And he makes over $54,000 a year just mining Bitcoin. So when I say that if you were with us from the beginning and you put some money into the nodes, right? congratulations, you have a golden egg, a golden goose that will be laying for you golden eggs, right? All across the board. All right. So this is absolutely, absolutely amazing. Now I'm going to show you some more about how we're going to make that money, right? Which is, of course, one of the most important parts. I'm going to show you how to make this money passively, but let's just quickly look at the chart, right, before we dive into that. So as you can see right now, the FTC price is at $45.29. All right. And we have over what? Let's look at this. Let's come all the way up here, right? Over 25 million in liquidity. And this has happened, guys, over the past 36 to 48 hours, I would say 72 hours after the staking was launched. Okay. Over 25 million in liquidity. And in the last 24 hours, we have over $905,000 of volume passing through this ecosystem. Amazing. With a market cap of what? 38 million, guys, crazy. And 562,697 users, holders. There are projects who go entire years and years and never even reach 200,000 users. I got a alert from one of the projects that I actually have a stake in earlier today, and they said, congratulations, guys, we just reached over 100,000 holders. But this project has been around over 3 years and they just hit 100,000 holders, but we have 562,697 holders within the period of a couple of months. This is how strong this ecosystem really is. And if you want to take a look at that, you can go over to CoinMarketCap. You can type in FTC/USDT in the search bar and you will bring it up. You will be able to look at all of the information right on this. But guess what? All of this information here, it is great. It's amazing to show us and give us an eagle's eye view of what is happening. But it is not all data that is on this page, right? There's a lot of on-chain data that is not here because we switched and moved liquidity from the Binance Smart Chain over to the Fin chain, and Fintoch is still developing the technology to peg all of these prices together in order to give us all of the information on all of the chains currently, right, working parallel to each other. Okay, but as they do that, and we are looking forward to that, and we are sure that they will do that in a good timing, because they usually do. This is the only company I've seen that when they say they're going to do something, they do it, right? And they don't just do it, they do it with alacrity. They do it with a great timeline and with a lot of speed. They don't wait, right? As some projects we're here and we're waiting like months, 6 months past, a year past, 2 years past, before we can see any significant movement on a project. But Fintoch will literally say, hey, we are going to do this, and within a month, within 2 months, within weeks, it happens. This is just the amazingness of this ecosystem. So of course, let's go ahead and jump into the money. If you're excited about learning more about the money, drop some fires in the chat. If you're enjoying the information that you're getting so far, drop some fires in the chat, drop some fires in the chat, drop some fires in the chat, drop some fires in the chat. So let's talk a little bit more about staking your LP. Why would we stake our LP? Okay, why would we add liquidity? Okay, now staking LP is a way of creating a passive income stream. Okay, it doesn't allow for you, it doesn't require you, pardon me, to have any kind of active trading skills. You don't need to know anything about the markets. You don't need to know anything about trading. You don't need to know anything about buying or selling, right? You just place and stake your tokens in the liquidity pool, right? And the liquidity pool is basically a pool of funds that allows for trading, buying, and selling of that particular asset, right? Without any type of restrictions, which means that if you want to sell your FTC today, if you sell it, you'll be able to sell it and get the money for it, and it would not affect the chart because there is so much money in that pool that it can just absorb any type of transaction that happens here, right? So when you stake, Fintoch makes it super easy for you, and we're going to show you how that works, right? But once you stake, it allows you to earn a passive income, right? And you know, with that, it gives you predictable returns, right? Flexibility, and of course, we mentioned passive income. So let's look at the ROI, right? Because this is what you want to know. What is my return on investment? Okay. So when you stake here in Fintoch, your money is not locked for 6 months, a year, 2 years, 3 years, forever, like a lot of these projects do, right? But you are able to choose for how long you want your money to be staked, okay? So you have the 7-day, right? The 7-day option first, which pays you 1% a day, okay? And so you stake your money there for 7 days, it pays you 1% every single day. And you also have the option to have it restake for you automatically, right? If you want. Now, this is, you know, ideal for people who like short-term gains, who like to continually reassess their investment, right? But if you're more of a lazy investor, you could go with the 15-day, and that gives you 1.1% every single day, like clockwork. Whilst you're sleeping, you're eating, you're chilling, you know, you're spending time with your family, with your friends, with your children, whatever you're doing, it's making money for you, okay? You could choose the 30-day period, which is the longest time available here, 1.2% per day. Okay, every single day. This is amazing. So let's look at what that could look like. For example, on a $10,000 investment in 7 days, 1% a day, you'll be making $100 per day. That will equal to $700 a week. If you are doing a 15-day period, then $10,000 at 1.1%, you're making $110 a day. That is $1,650 every 15 days, okay? If you do 30 days, that will be $120 a day at a range of 1.2% per day. That is making you $3,650 every single month. This is amazing, okay? Literally your money working for you. How about if you went in with 50,000, okay? In 7 days, you would have made 3,500. In 15 days, you would have made 8,250. And in 30 days, you would make $18,000. And a quick trick here to 40x is that if you choose the 30-day option in a year, you would have 40x your investment, okay? Whatever that number might have been, okay? Now, this is not the only way that you can make money in this ecosystem. So if you're an investor and that's all you want to do, that is absolutely fine. But if you're somebody like me, you are a go-getter, right? You like to build businesses. You also like to help other people tap into businesses and opportunities that can make them money and change their life. Then this part here is for you. All right. Now we have the referral rewards program. First of all, for every person who you introduce, okay, you will earn 0.15% of their total liquidity amount every single day. So in this example, right, if this person brought in $10,000, for example, you'll be getting $15 worth of FTC daily, okay? So I like this because you are earning in FTC every single day. How about your indirect referrals, your second level or your level 2? 10,000 USDT, okay? And you are earning 0.10% daily. That is $10 worth of FTC per day, right? This is just a level 1 and level 2. This is just the soft core part. But where it gets really, really juicy is with the team management bonuses and rewards, okay? Now, if you decide that you're going to take this further and you want to make some amazing, amazing money, right? Let's look at team management. Now, we have 5 ranks here: GM, VP, SVP, ED, and MD, okay? So at GM, what makes you a GM? Or your requirements is that you just have 5 people directly referred to you that put in liquidity of $100 or more, right? That first is the criteria. And then you need to have in your total team volume, as in the total amount of liquidity added by people who are in your team or signed up with you, $50,000. Okay, and then you will be earning 0.2% per day. Guys, this is about $150 a day plus. All right, what would an extra $150 per day do for you? But this is just the starting point. The next one up is VP, and that means that you have 2 people who hit this rank here, GM. And you also have a total team volume of $150,000, right? At this rank here, what are we looking at here in numbers? Let's just quickly grab the calculator, because I like to show, right? I like to show exactly what we're looking at, because we want to see what these numbers looks like so we understand, okay? So we have what, $150,000 times 0.3%, $450 a day, okay? $450 a day, guys. $450 a day times 30. That means you're earning upwards of $13,500 every month. What can that do for you, guys? This is absolutely amazing. Okay, let's move further. Okay, then we have SVP. SVP means that now your 2 GMs have become VPs. Okay, there are 2 VPs, and now you have a total team volume of $500,000. What are you making then? You are now making, let's look at that. Let's pull up our handy dandy calculator right here. Okay, so you have $500,000 and you are earning what? You are earning 0.4% a day. 0.4%. Sorry, I did that wrong. 500,000 times 0.4% a day. That is $2,000 a day, guys. $2,000 a day. If this makes you excited, drop some fires in the chat for me right now, right? If you would love to earn an extra $2,000 every single day, drop some fires in the chat for me now, because this is life-changing money. Let's just look at this. For 30 days, that means you are now making 60 $60,000 every single day, guys. Every single day. Okay, every single day. $60,000 every single month, excuse me, 2,000 a day. And we're talking about what? SVP here. The next rank is ED. That means that your two VPs have now become SVPs. Okay, they are now become SVPs, and now you're making 0.5% of what? A total team liquidity amount of 2 million. Okay, what does this look like? Let's look at our handy dandy calculator once again. All right, 2 million times 0.5%. Guys, $10,000 a day. What would an extra $10,000 a day do for you, do for your children, do for your generations on board? If this is exciting for you, drop some fires in the chat. $10,000 per day. Let's look at that. We are making 300 grand a month. Guys, if you would love to make an extra 300 grand a month, drop some fires in the chat for me right now, guys, because this is absolutely phenomenal income, right? This is income that in any other opportunity, you would have to work extremely hard for a long time before you could achieve that. Let us just be real here. I've seen so many opportunities. I've been in this industry for a very long time, and I have seen so many different types of compensation plans. And this type of income, you would have to work for at least a year or two before you could achieve that. But at Fintoch, they make it so easy, because this is not an MLM, right? This is literally a staking program inside of an ecosystem that pays you to help other people make money, right? This is amazing. Now, the highest rank here is MD. What does MD mean? It means that your SVPs have now become EDs, okay? They have now become EDs, and you have 6 million in volume. Should we pull out the calculator? Should we pull out the calculator? Let's pull it out, right? Let's pull it out and see what that looks like. So we are talking here 6 million in volume times 0.6%. $36,000 per day, guys. Guys, it couldn't get better than this, right? It couldn't get any better than this. Let's look at that in 30 days. That means that every month you are a millionaire in dollars. Not only that, but this amount, remember, you are earning this in FTC. You are earning this in a currency that continues to grow in value, that will continue to grow in value. So what is worth 1 million today, tomorrow can be worth 3 million, 5 million, 10 million even, right? This is how amazing this is. This compensation plan is just absolutely insane. And they decided to go a step further. They said, if you help other people in your team who are directly referred to you, hit MD, 1 MD and your MD plus, 2 MDs, your MD plus, 3 MDs, your MD plus, and you'll be earning an additional 0.1% daily, 0.2% daily, 0.3% daily, guys. This can literally add up to being over $100,000 a day. If you are ready to reach this levels of income, if your belief system says to you that I can achieve this amazing level of income, drop some fires in the chat for me right now, right? Drop some fires in chat for me. If you are ready to receive this blessing, drop some fires in the chat for me right now, guys, because this is the amazingness that we have to look forward to, right? This is the amazingness that we have to look forward to here in this amazing ecosystem, right? So as you can see, there is money coming from every direction. And guys, quickly, I just want to make a quick announcement. We actually have another feature that is about to be launched very soon, where you can earn an additional 1 to 1.2% daily. If you think that what we had before was great, actually what we have right now is 5 to 10 times better than what we had before, right? What we have now is 5 to 10 times better than what we had before, guys. This is just how amazing this is. So now you are here, whether you are a new person or you are, you have been inside of Fintoch, right? Now you're asking, wow, this is amazing. How do I get in? How do I get started? What do I do? Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and run through real quick on how to get started. So let me just quickly join the Zoom with my other device real quick here, right? Let me just join real quick. And right after that, we're going to open up the floor to any questions. And we also gonna get our leaders to just come on and give us a word. Let me just disconnect this here. All right. Let me make this other device co-host real quick. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Right? Gonna share my screen right here. And we're gonna go over to Fintoch. Okay, love that lightning bolt there. That is amazing. Okay, so you're just getting started, or you're already in Fintoch, it doesn't matter which, okay? So you're wanting to get started, okay? So once you log in here, you send your person the link here. So you go to invite, and then you copy link. All right. And you send it off to your person. Okay. The person, clicks on the link. It takes them to this page. Okay. Now, when you get to this page, one thing I want to mention, which is really important, is that if you are located in the US, you are going to need a VPN to access this particular page. Okay, well, to access the wallet ID, to get it successful. So if you're in the US, turn on your VPN first, then come to this page. You're now going to click on Create Wallet ID. Boom, it's going to create for you a new wallet ID in this orange box. You're going to click on the copy button right here. Okay, so you're going to copy that, and then you're going to download the app by clicking download here. Okay. All right, now once you get here, you choose whichever device you're using, whether it is Android or iOS. Now we recommend Android, right? It works way smoother with the Fintoch ecosystem, but the choice is yours, right? It is still available for iOS as well. So you'll go ahead and click on, you know, whichever one, depending on which device that you're using, right? Once you click on that, it's going to ask you to download. You're going to click download and follow the prompts to download it. Now, if it asks you, you know, to approve downloads from unknown sources, you're going to go ahead and say yes and turn that on. Okay. Now, once you've done that, you're going to, of course, end up in here. This will be your home page once the application loads up. Okay. So now once the application loads up, you're going to click on the wallet button on the bottom right, and it's going to take you to this page here. All right. It's going to take you to this page. You're going to click inside of wallet ID here where it says, please insert your wallet ID, long press, paste in the ID that you just copied, that you just created. Now you're going to create a password, right? I'm going to do test 1, 2, 3, 4 just for this purpose and click create. All right. Now, once you've created it, you're now going to click the backup button. Okay. And you're going to click got it. Now, the first thing you want to do here is screenshot this page. Okay. You're going to take a screenshot of this, and then you're also going to either write down your words on a piece of paper and store it somewhere safe, or you can email it to yourself if you're like me and papers hide from you, like papers literally hide away from me. Then you email it to yourself, you put it in your cloud, you back it up somewhere, whatever it is, right? Whatever your method, your security method is to store stuff which is important. Okay, you now take note of these words in the order that they are on the screen. Now this is your 12 word mnemonic phrase. This is literally the key to your wallet, and anyone who has these words will be able to access your wallet. Remember, your wallet in this case is not just an ordinary wallet. It is your assets. It is your money. It is your staking. And so you want to keep it safe. Okay. So once you've done that, you're now going to click backup confirmed. Right. And it's going to take you to this page. You're now going to put in the words in the order that they should be in. Okay. As they were listed in the order of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, going all the way to 12. Okay. Now, once you put in the words, you're now going to do what? You're going to end up in your wallet. All right. Now, once you have your wallet loaded, the next step will be to fund your wallet. Okay. So to fund your wallet, you could use USDT TRC20, BP20, ERC20, or FUSD for your pledging, okay, your quick pledge. Now, if you are using TRC20, you're also going to need the corresponding currency for gas fees. So TRC20, you're going to need Tron. USDT BEP20, you're going to need BNB. USDT ERC20, you're going to need Ethereum. Okay. FUSD, you're going to need FTC. Okay. And for these, even for these here, you're also going to need some FTC main for gas fees, because you are staking liquidity on the FTC blockchain. So therefore you need the FTC for gas fees as well. Now, what I've been recommending my leaders do is that to help your new people coming in, especially those who don't understand how to swap, etc., you can just make sure to stock up your wallet with FTC main. So all your new people, you can just, send them $5 here, $5 there, so that they could do their transaction easily and quickly, get it done, boom, 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 right? Because once you have your USDT TRC20, for example, if we're using that, and our Tron with our FTC main, about $1 or $2 of FTC main, what do? We go to the profit tab, right? Profit tab. And then we go to here, liquidity pledge. Okay. And then what did we say we're using? TRC20. We use TRC20. Now, as you can see, the list is all here, right? You can use USDT, BEP20, ERC20, TRC20, or FUSD main to stake, okay? So let's say, again, we're using TRC20 in this example. We're putting in $1,000, $1,000. That would give us 69.98 LP tokens. Remember what we said about LP tokens earlier? These are the receipts for your liquidity mining, right? So you're gonna get these LP tokens, and then you can click on here under pledge period and choose the time period that you would like to stake for, whether it's 7 days at 1%, 15 days at 1.1%, or 30 days at 1.2%. So I'm gonna, in this example, I'm gonna leave it at 30 days. And then you just click quick pledge. You put in your wallet password, right? Boom, boom, bam. Bob's your uncle, you're done, right? Finished, okay? Now, if you are already in the ecosystem and you have the liquidity tokens and you want to pledge using those, this is how you do it. So I'm going to start from the top with this. So you would first of all go to FTC here, go to add liquidity. Okay, now as you can see here, for this pledging, you would require what? FTC main as well as FUSD main in a 50-50 ratio. Okay, so if you are doing $1,000, you would then need $500 of FUSD and $500 in FTC main, right? So if we did this here, for example, and typed in 500, it tells us, okay, you're gonna need 10.016867 FTC, as well as 500 FUSD. Then you just click add, you put in your wallet password, it confirms it, right? And it adds the liquidity, right? Boom. Once it does that, you're going to get some LP tokens, okay? Your receipt, okay? Now, once you get the LP tokens, you're gonna come back here to profit, okay? And then you're going to go back to liquidity pledge and you're going to click on LP pledge up here. All right. Click on LP pledge. Then let's say we got what, 69 LPs. Okay. Then we choose the cycle period that we want, 7 days, 15 days, or 30 days. I'm just going to leave it on 30 days. And then you click LP pledge, put in your wallet password, confirm, boom, you're done, right? Now, once you're done, you literally have nothing else to do but to come look at your return every single day. Where do you see that? So on Android, it shows as total staking rewards, okay? On iPhone, it shows here also as a liquidity pledge, okay? So on iPhone, you have liquidity pledge 2 places. You have it here, and you also have it down here, okay? Here is where you pledge, and here is where you check your profits, all right? So you're going to click here. In my case, it's total staking rewards. It's going to show you how much you've made so far. It's going to show you how much you have withdrawn, how much you have not withdrawn, how much you made for that day, and the number of LP tokens you have pledged. Okay. Now this area called redeemable principal, that area is, for example, if you had your LP staking, let's say on 7 days, okay? And you decided, okay, you want to unstake, right? For some reason, you want your capital back. You go to where you saw your voucher, you turn off the automatic pledging or the auto staking, you turn it off so that when the 7 days reaches, the day after, your capital comes straight back here, and you're going to see it in LP tokens in your redeemable principal right here. Once you've done that, you can then click redeem, and then it comes back to your wallet, half FTC, half FUSD. Then you're able to, you know, swap it for the USDT, whichever one that you want, right? In order to, you know, use your money, whatever it is that you're wanting to do. Okay. Now, if you're wanting to withdraw your profit, then you simply come here to withdrawal income. You click on that button. It's going to tell you, hey, 5% fee, because there's a 5% fee for all withdrawals. That's another way that the ecosystem makes money, right? Fees, as again, right? And then you put in your password, you confirm, boom, your funds is gonna be in your wallet in FUSD. Okay. So that's simply how, guys, to maneuver, how to get started in the back office. Of course, your team reward area, this is where it's gonna show your team commissions. If you are a builder, this is where it's gonna show, right? It's gonna show your bonuses that you got from your directs, your bonuses from your indirect, what you earned yesterday, what you have withdrawn, what you have not withdrawn, and the total that you have made for that period, right? And if you want to withdraw, you click rewards withdrawal. There is a 5% transaction fee, right? You confirm, put in your wallet password, you confirm, and boom, your funds are going to be in your wallet in FTC Fin. All right. Same thing for mining for those who have nodes, right? Your mining profit is going to show here, your total mining. What has been released is going to show here. What has been unreleased is going to show here. What you have withdrawn will show here, and what you have not withdrawn and is available for you to withdraw will be here. And once you want to withdraw, you click mining withdrawal, you put in your password, right? And you confirm, and boom, that's it. It goes into your wallet as FTC Fin. Okay. So guys, this is really, you know, the long and short of how to get started, how to fund your account and start earning, how to withdraw, how to just use your back office, you know, just a quick rundown in general, right? And this is how you do it. If you enjoyed this information, drop some 7s in the chat for me right now, and we are going to open up the floor for some questions, right? If you